What's up everyone, welcome to another video here on my Road to Tokujou series on Tenhou.net. It's time to play game number 9 on the account. We just got off of a nice second place. Let's see where we can go for game number 9. We just need a second place to promote. So I'll be happy with either a second or a first and another promotion to keep going down the queue ranks here. Alright, East 1, the Dora is 3 so. I see a potential 789 Sanshoku, even though it's a little bit far. We need to pick up more pieces here in the Manzu. Okay, looking like maybe it won't be a Sanshoku. The player to my right is discarding very suspicious tiles. You always gotta be wary when people start discarding completely complete middle tiles at the very start. It's always a sign of either they've got a quick hand, or they're trying to go for a flush, or maybe some kind of a like kokushi kind of thing. We can never be too sure when it comes to middle tile discards.
Riichi.
In the end, it meant they had a quick hand. Red 5 comes out. Alright, we've got safe tiles. We can try to sort of work around it, see if we can get to Tenpai some other way without dealing in. The south is pretty dangerous. Might cut my pair of 8 mons here.
Invincible.
Today,
Wrong.
oh, that's it. That's the one. In the end, it's just Riichi Pin Fedora 1. They don't hit Uridora. Move on to East 2, it's our dealership. And the door is 3 pin. I'm gonna start cutting my honor tiles here. The hand's not too exciting, but we'll see how it develops. We do get Anankov with the 9 so here. What I was gonna say is today we just finished playing our weekly in-person league that we do with our club. It's a league, team league modeled after Japan's M League. So if you're interested in that, I encourage you to check out the Riichi Nomi New York City channel, where you can watch some live streams or VODs of Nomi League. If you're interested in some in-person games with, we put a lot of effort into the production quality of those videos. We have an overlay, and we have commentators, and we have a camera switcher, which switches between 4 cameras that are each pointing at each of the 4 players' hands. So a lot goes into it. If you're interested in that, Riichi Nomi New York City, I can link it in the comments. I am, as I mentioned in the previous video, I am part of the New York City club, and we put out some content. I'm the online content officer for the club, so as well as putting up content on my own personal channel here, which is mostly just online mahjong. You can find different kind of content that I'm working on the New York City, Riichi Nomi New York City YouTube channel. Not all the videos I do there are my doing, but I contribute to a lot. As we face Riichi here from player to our right. Good. It's got 9 mon, it's safe. Okay, Haku's fine. One mon, I'm not too
Sumo.
sure. Alright, we have a sumo. We reach Pinfu, Sumo, and Dora 2. And 1 Ura for Haneman. Well, that's unfortunate, it's a pretty big hand. And we get hit with the Oyakabari here. East 3, the Dora is 3 mon, we don't have any of those. The hand is kind of uninspiring. We'll cut East first to try to kill it before the dealer pairs it up. Usually what I like to do. I like to kill the East early. We're picking up some tiles, not really connecting much though. We're improving some shapes. There's an argument to keeping the 1 mon because it connects to the Dora and can also enable Sanshoku.
Home.
But that's okay. We are Shanten here. I'm actually gonna confirm the 7 pin as my pair. In case we improve on this shape, we could have a Sanmen-chan here. Or something of the sort. And then, because this one is a 2-pin Kanchan and it's not too great considering one's out already. And we also needed to fill this Ryanman. It's a shame we would have picked up the last 8, but we can't bank on that. Okay. We do improve here. I think I'm gonna cut the 8 mon now. Three mon is the Dora, I'm thinking. Maybe I don't need to cut it. I could deal in here, wouldn't be ideal. And perhaps I can Tanki on it. Or if I get, well, there's a possibility of ending up on a 40-10 weight here on the 8 mon. Yeah, maybe cutting 8 mon was the wrong play. We do Tempai here. It is a 3-sided weight, and it is alive. Thinking we cut it. Alright. Let's take the gamble here.
Home.
It's just a pawn. Alright, it's just a pawn. Alright, we're waiting on 3, 6, and 7 pin. Oi, that was so bad. I'm surprised it didn't deal in. It looked very bad. Oh, that one too. All the pins do just look bad.
Sumo.
Alright. They get there. Oh, they were Furitan, I see. They had to sumo there. I guess we were in too much danger from that player. Alright, moving on. East 4, Dora 6 mon. Slightly better starting hand than last time. We have a couple of Ryanmen weights. We have a red 5. Perhaps a potential Itsu here. We pair something up again. Could mean Ipeko here. And maybe some kind of faraway Chitoi. Plenty of options still. Another pair. What? I'm cutting the 3-so here. I'll keep all my pairs for now. I suppose we are Ishanten for Chitoi. So that is the most likely outcome here. Could keep that one, because it accepts the red. Alright. Sixmon is Dora, so I'll keep it. And let's commit to this Chitoi. I think if I Tenpai, I'm gonna Dama, since it's a Dama Mangan. Chitoi Dora 3. Anko. However, for efficiency's sake, I should just... Every time I'm in that situation, like I'm Chitoi Ishanten and I pick up one Anko, you know, part of me wants to like keep it and cut another like of my single tiles, and just in case we like transition to more Ankos and... Well, this one's safe. Yeah, because part of me is like, wow, what if this turned into Suanko? But I know it's not ideal. Alright. Riichi Tsumo Urawan for 2KL from the dealer. East 4, repeat 1. We've got some work to do. The door is 5-so and we have 1. We have a Yakuhai pair as well that we can call. If we call that, we end up with probably Chun Dora 1 for 2000. 2300 with the Homba. Couple of pawns here. Thinking hard, cutting south. Maybe they were considering some sort of show sushi, dai sushi kind of deal, but opted not to. Okay. I'm gonna cut the kanchan here. Now I'm Ryanmen Ishanten. I think given the situation now, I don't think I'm gonna call Chun. At least the first one I'm gonna pass. The second one comes, I'll consider calling it, but since it's Ryanmen, then we're gonna try to go for Riichi here, I think. Okay, we pick up a shape here that would allow us to pawn the second Chun and still have a Ryanmen wait. I'll cut it from inside the hand. It's a strategy, like, for more... I probably don't need to think about it in terms of Ippon here, but... Usually when you're playing as more experienced players, they pay attention of whether you cut the tile from inside the hand or whether it was the tile you drew. So if you think a little bit and cut the Tumon from inside the hand, you can fool your opponents into thinking, you know, you filled a shape or... that perhaps you might be waiting on something around that tile that you just cut. Alright, the 3-pin came out most recently, so I'm gonna cut that. 2-pin's not out yet. 6-pin, huh? Maybe it's okay. Let's knock Kasuji against this guy and then very early 5-pin, 9-pin, you know, make me think that this guy doesn't want it. We do Tenpai here, and I believe I'm going to Riichi for Riichi Dora 1, and maybe we can Sumo, maybe we can Ipatsu, maybe we hit some Ura and make get ourselves back into this game.
Kan.
We do have a Kan.
Sumo.
But unfortunately the Rinshan. Nobitan 5-8 pin, huh? Alright, rather unfortunate for us. Not much we could do there. Moving on. What's the best first cut here? Need 1 pin here. Alright, let's pawn. Cut 9 so. I'm keeping the Yaku high for now because if I pair up another, maybe you know, transition to like a flush here and perhaps a Shosangen of some sort. And let's cut the Pinzu. Try to make a big hand here. Unfortunately, 2 of the Hatsus come out back to back there. That's okay. Pawn of the West. They cut East? East? From inside the hand? Interesting. Okay, so they don't... It's not a Sozu flush, as I was suspecting. In the end, it's just a regular hand, huh? The Manzu ate pretty well disguised there. Alright, moving on to our dealership. Let's make something happen here. Alright, the door is south. We have 1. I'm gonna cut 9 man first. We have potential for another flush here. I'd love to pair up the Dora. Alright, I'm gonna cut one of these Penchans because I think flush is gonna be the most likely outcome here, and it allows us to open the hand and perhaps make use of this Dora, even if we Tanki on it. Another 1 so pair. It's quite nice. We are getting lots of Sozu. The Dora comes out, it doesn't get pawned. I pair up my Hatsu. I'm gonna pawn. Right, we're Ishan Tenno. Or Hatsuhonitsu. I'll keep the Dora until the very end in case we pair it and can pivot to using it. Oh, okay. Time to cut it. We are Tenpai now. I will take a win, however, I will upgrade to Toi Toi if it comes. It's unfortunate, but we have to push. Alright, doesn't deal it. No, Khan's a little too unhinged. Oh, it passes. Okay. Just cut it back. Nice. This is Suji. Ah. Well, now we can upgrade to Toy Toy. It passes too, okay. Alright. Suddenly my hand is Mangan minimum. If we sumo, it's Haneman because it's Son Uncle. Somehow we haven't dealt in yet.
Home.
Hey. Kan.
Kang.
That's one tile I don't want to cut, so I'm gonna con it. Because this guy could be waiting for Forso. So could this guy. But I think the con there is important. Yeah, 4-pin came out. Couldn't sumo, but we didn't deal in at least. Everyone's tempai somehow. Wow. Yeah, well, everyone's holding my weights in the end. We do get another shot at our dealership though, and we're looking down at a pretty good hype buy. Alright, let's go maximum efficiency here, I think. Alright, we're Ishan 10 for Ichinomi, but as the dealer, I'll take any win. We could get Tanyao instead. Now we're Ishan 10 for Tanyao. Perhaps Riichi Tanyao, but now I can open the hand for Tanyao no Mi. Maybe I'll get rid of this 4-man now. And I'll pawn for Tenpai. Due to my shapes not being too great, I think we can't afford to try to go for Riichi here. Otherwise, I don't think my hand could be quick enough. Alright.
Go.
I'll take a win and another shot at my dealership, thank you. What do we have here? Alright. We've got a completed shape, we got a pair with a red, we got a Ryeonmin weight, we got a pair of the north here. Something workable here. 5-so is a good tile to have, so I'll keep it. Eight-pin's hard to use. Yes, it accepts the Dora, but 1-7 and 1-9's already out, so maybe it's not so good. And as the dealer here, we want to prioritize speed, considering our opponents have shown to play quick, go for open hands, and cut the 5-so now, and sort of strengthen our Manzu shape here. Wish I had picked that up, the north, and I think I would have if the guy hadn't pawned. Alright, the choice. What if I went for a flush? That's too bad now. I should've. Maybe I should have. I don't know. That seemed bad.
Go.
Okay, they just dama Pinfu. We're dealing at least, but there goes our dealership. Moving on to South 3. Towards 9 mon. We have a South pair. We're not too far away. We're not too far away from getting out of 4th here.
Home.
Okay, we have a pawn of the Hatsu there. We're Ishanten for Riichi Dora 1. But we improved the Ishanten. We now accept the South, which is another Yaku. We can get Riichi non Dora 1 if we sumo that's a Mangan. We won't open the hand just yet. Alright, give me Tenpai. No. Alright, 3 pins are dying. There's only 1 left. But we got the 6 pin. And the question is, do we take the Kanchan? Oh, we take the Shabo, right?
Each.
We take the Shabo. Because we can get none this way, and it's more expensive. There it is.
Go.
And I would love 1 Ura, please. No Ura. However, the critical hand to win. We're only 2,000 points out of last. It's doable.
Home.
Alright, dealer pawn south. Alright, pick up a nice 9 mon here. This could evolve into an Itsu here, that's why I'm keeping the 9 mon. So I don't need. Okay. It's looking like Itsu here. I would love to have it closed. Can't really open it. Two 6 months out is not ideal, but I'd love to pick one up. Okay. I don't need any Sozus here. Perhaps I should cut the 4 mon. No, cut the 4 mon.
Home.
No, it's pawned over there.
Go.
Huh? No, 2,000 is just enough to not get me out of 4th. Alright, we're 400 points. That one stings a little. We were very close there to getting bailed out. If only he had 1 more Dora, it was 39, or even just even just like 40 fu instead of 30. That would have been enough. Fortunate. Our hands just didn't come together that game. It was bound to happen our first 4th plays. But, you know, that's fine. Obviously, we played 8 games before we took our first 4th, which is a good start. Of course, we're gonna be working hard to make sure, you know, we keep those good streaks going. And but 4th places in Mahjong are inevitable, and they'll come from time to time. And even the best players in the world, you know, they take 4th place sometimes. So it was bound to come for us. So unfortunately, you know, we see our first 4th place, but all we can do is try to rebound from here, and hopefully in the next one we get a better result. Here in the 7 Qs, we're in the lower Q or higher Q ranks, if you will. If you get a 4th place, you don't lose any rank points. So no points lost there, just some R. That's okay. We'll try to get it back going forward, and we're still just a 2nd place away from promoting again to 6Q. With that being said, thank you guys for watching game number 9, and I'll see you guys in the next one.